And
there we are. Hi guys, can you see us?
They can see us now.
Not yet. Oh, there we are.
So they've changed the setup again. So after the countdown, then we get another 5 seconds.
Is it because of the delay?
I don't know. It's just weird. It's like another 5 seconds that pop up so that the mic is muted. And it tells you that when the countdown ends, you still have about 7-8 seconds left before everything goes away. So, hello.
Well, good evening, guys.
How's everybody doing? You have to bear with me. I'm kind of got a little baby headache, and I'm a little on the grumpy side, but I'm trying to get better.
He's on the grumpy side, but he's still cute.
I'm on the grumpy side for a good reason, though. I told Diane that earlier today. The good reason was because,
it's because he cares.
I care
a lot,
and it's really hard when you go out and you spend your whole day shooting videos. You come back, you spend the whole day writing it. You spend the whole day editing it. You actually have somebody help you blur it because my system refused to blur it. You have technical issues, and then you do all that work and you edit it and you put it up there, and you hope that maybe something would happen that, rewards you for your hard work, only to get a notification that it's not suitable. It's limited monetization, which means that. So here's how it works for monetization. If let's say you post a video on, let's say YouTube, and they determine, some third party or some algorithm that is running, or AI, whatever it was, this determines that you had a word in there that it didn't like. So then it says, well, we're going to turn it to yellow. Well, once you start, what they do is when you get a video on YouTube, it goes into the system, and then the algorithm determines, if it determines it likes it, then it puts it out there for people to see. And then it waits. It waits to see who likes the video. If you don't like the video or there's not enough people going to the video, then they go, well, and they look at a range of like how you look at it. If you look at it for long, you ever notice when you see videos that says wait till the end, but you get to the end, there's nothing going on?
No, they're like, they're like watch the
watch
next
till the
video
end
for part 2,
or watch the part 2.
Yeah, they like leave you hanging still.
So the reason why they do that is because the algorithm notices if people watch the video to the end. Mm-hmm. If you cut out of a video because, I don't know, whatever reason you cut out of it, the algorithm assumes that you don't like the video. So that if enough people cut out, fireworks again.
Oh gosh, I was like, what is that?
If enough, and that's what we're going to talk about.
We have too
how many figures will you lose today?
We had fireworks going off at my mom's house too.
So what happens is they literally, if enough people only watch the video for a certain amount, it determines that the video is not worthy enough to give to more people. So then they start to dial it back. So like if you get a video and you go, oh, they're dialing back my footage. They use a word they use. I can't remember what it is. They say they're throttling my video. So when someone says their video is being throttled, it's because enough people go onto your video, watch it, and then for whatever reason, it may not be because the video is not good, they drop out and they go somewhere else. So the algorithm says, well, wait a minute. Nobody likes it past a minute and a half. Mm-hmm. So it might not be a good video. It's probably the best video.
Who programs this algorithm?
Well, people do. And the algorithm. Thank you, Brad on the Go, for the $1.99. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Brad on the Go. $1.99. Are you out of your mind? Just kidding. Thank you, Brad on the Go.
And hello, Jeanette. Good evening. Just popping in to say a quick hello. Hello, Jeanette.
Hi, everyone.
So, stupid algorithm.
Oh my gosh, Gil. I can't. I've never heard that before. That's pretty good.
Well, you remember Al Gore said he invented the internet?
He did say that,
yeah. A long time ago.
Yeah,
and it was the biggest joke in the world. Yeah. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So that's how it works. So if you post a video and you did this hard work and you're doing everything you can to make sure it's out there for the world to see, they literally.
It is perish, yes.
Well, if they can either demonetize it completely, where it's red and you can't. I think it's red and you can't use it at all, or they will limit it. Now, limit it means that someone has to go in there and physically look at the video and determine if it fits their vaguely written, sometimes terms of service. Mm-hmm. And I say vaguely written because sometimes it's like just random stuff, and I'll explain that to you even more in a few minutes. Because something that happened that I was like, wait a minute, what? So basically what happens is once they determine that, then you really, it's like a horse coming out of the gate for a race. You ever watch horse racing?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's say the horse races, horse is about to race, and the gates open up except for your gate. Everybody else is gone, and you're still sitting there waiting, and you're still waiting, and you wait for somebody to come in and manually open up the gate for you to come out. Well, what happened to everybody else that was in the race?
They're long gone.
They already won it. They're gone. So when they do that, they call it limited monetization, which basically means
this is
that
only on YouTube, right? Or is this for YouTube's
the one that does the limited version.
Okay.
So what happens is once it's limited, you're literally in that gate and you can't go out. You're waiting for that person to come from their vacation, look at the video, and they may not come back till after the vacation. It's holiday season. Not holiday season, that's Christmas time, but they may not come.
It's a holiday.
They may not come back till July 8th. So for now until July 8th, they're gonna look at that video and be like, it sits there, and so it hasn't really gone. Everybody else has already passed you up. So by the time they finally open it up, it's already lost. The algorithm doesn't care anymore.
So Maverick Chris says best way to combat that is to watch the video on a second muted tab.
Well, here's the difference,
what does that mean?
So I know what he's trying to say, but here's what happened for me yesterday. I hadn't even published a video yet.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
The video wasn't even put out.
On YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube. I put it up there, and I did through all the checks, and I said, this, and this, and this. And it was green. For like, oh, great. And then it went from green and turned to yellow. And it wasn't even public. I didn't put it out till this morning.
It was just under unlisted, right?
It was unlisted. It was actually private because it was going to be, I had it set up to do a, what do you call it?
Countdown?
Premiere in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So, and just in case I overslept, it was going to do it by itself. So it wasn't even ready to go yet. It was like sitting there. It was going to sit there overnight. And that was around 11 o'clock at night. And I saw it change. I go, wow, I've never seen it change like that before. And it used to be that people would go onto my page and purposely flag it for demonetization. I can never say that word right.
Demonetization.
Yeah.
That's like me and saying the word soul
Yeah.
Soul pro.
So what?
Oh, I thought you were going to say it for me.
Soil.
Sole
Proprietor.
Proprietor. Yeah. See, I can't say that word.
So you ever notice that when you watch like Instagram and you see like little, like they won't say shooting, they'll say SH and asterisk because the algorithm sees shooting and automatically.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
or some people just instead of saying the word guns, they'll say pew pew.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
But the other one, and so in this case, the guy was intermittently naked. Mm-hmm. And how else do you say that? Unclothed. So basically, the algorithm saw naked and goes, oh. And here's where it gets really, really crazy for me. There are pages on Instagram, and some accounts, where they use fake babies to pretend to breastfeed the baby just so they can put it under breastfeeding and basically expose themselves on the thing and get away with it because they put out the algorithm, they put up that they're breastfeeding. And it's not even a real baby. So you know that no one's actually looking at the videos because had they been looking at the videos, they would have seen that the baby's fake.
It hasn't, so there wasn't like a red flag for them to look at the videos.
Right. There's no red flag because people have to figure out how to get around it. I try to be honest, but honesty gets me nowhere, apparently. Like when I wrote today, I'm just trying to make an honest living. And you're right. Somebody goes, well, what's opposite of honest living? And I responded, well, there are a lot of people out there who are not making an honest living, doing stuff with robbing people and stealing. That's clearly not an honest living.
Or people doing stuff like online that's not necessarily an honest living either.
Yeah.
Like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to call it.
So Betty Veronica said, yes, Al Gore did say he invented the internet. That was a huge story way back in the day.
I do remember that, yeah.
It was funny. Oh, and thank you for the whole happy birthday. If you guys don't know, July 2nd is my birthday. And I'll be 22. Times 2. Multiplied by 2. Plus 2.
How many times are you timing it? Times it. 22 times...
22 times 2.
Just don't say times 3, because that would be inaccurate. Well, 22 times 2 is also inaccurate.
Yeah, it's all inaccurate. I'm not going to
22 plus 2.
I'll be 126.
22 times 2 plus something.
Your birthday is in 14 hours. Is it really? No, we got a whole day tomorrow.
Today is January 2nd. Today is June 30th
Yeah.
now. Yeah, so not yet.
Not 14 hours. Well, maybe for you, because I forgot.
Who said that?
Chris Maverick is in.
Oh, yeah, Chris Maverick's already ahead.
Hey, can you do me a favor, Chris? I know you're a day ahead of us. Could you look and tell us what the lottery tickets are for today so I can play them tomorrow?
I wish it worked that way.
Wait, I just missed something. Somebody wrote a whole paragraph, but I think it went away. It didn't go away. I missed it. Greetings.
Greetings, Diane Faith, Stanley Roberts, and
Mr. Bailey TV family. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. Take care, be safe, and have a wonderful 4th of July.
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you
as well. Yeah, so Chris says from my time zone.
Yeah, it would have worked. All right, fair enough. Well, let me know how my birthday is.
That reminds me. Oh, go ahead.
Let me know how my birthday is, Chris, so when I can know how to celebrate it. Since you'll be there before I do.
That reminds me. So I was talking to my uncle in the Philippines today, and I was saying we were talking about something happening in the 3rd week of July, and I go, "Oh man, that's next month." And he goes, "It's already July," and I go, "Oh no, it's still the end of June here because we're 15 hours behind them." So it was already July 1st where he in the Philippines.
Hello, Arcade Revolution. Oh, by the way, look at the crawl.
It's been a while since we've seen Arcade Revolution.
So you guys don't think that, I know you guys, it's white noise after a while, but if you look at the crawl, it's a little bit different. That's the link to store.mrbaileytv.org, and you can find your coffee there. Literally, if you order it right now, it'll be shipped out on Monday. It'll be brewed Monday morning and shipped out right after that.
Not brewed. Roasted. The beans are roasted. When the beans are ordered, the beans or when you guys put in the order, the beans are then roasted. They're not roasted already. And you brew it yourself. They don't brew it. Just so we're clear, roast, brewed, 2 different things. 2 different steps in the process.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've been corrected. Oh, it's not my birthday, it's Diane's birthday.
Oh,
and there she is.
And there she is.
The cameo from you know who.
Always.
Lordy. Anyway, so, and if you notice, our title is How Many Fingers Will You Lose? That is because so many people will blow their fingers off during this. I just bought 3 pounds of coffee from Costco. So no coffee for about 2 months, man.
Gil, I have to tell you, I may be a little biased, but this coffee, way better than
everybody
Costco.
I've been talking to has been telling me. And keep in mind, Gil, I know you drink coffee, but the proceeds from Mr. Bailey Coffee help us do more videos. The ones that you guys love to watch and tell me, "Oh, Stanley's back. I'm happy Stanley's back."
So one thing I was thinking about, going back to that with your videos, one thing I was thinking about today is I feel like some people, and I'm not saying that it's you guys, because you guys might understand this, but I feel that some people that are very used to seeing Stanley on TV, and the reason why I say you guys is because I know a lot of you guys aren't local, but the people that are local will often approach Stanley, because I see this, will often approach Stanley and say, "Oh my gosh, like, are you coming back to TV, right?" And he's like, "No, I've started my own nonprofit. This is what I'm doing, and I do this the same as I, do stories on TV, but I'm trying to do it on my own." And the one big thing about being able to do it on your own is having having it be your own creativity without having anybody control it. You're having your own creative control, right?
Right.
So, anyways, I think that it was a big leap of faith for him to do that, and it was a big leap of faith for me too to start my own business. So we both went out on this whole venture to do our own things because we wanted to be able to have control over our own things. It's hard when you work for a TV station where they dictate how you do things. For the most part, you have pretty good control, but when it came to really controlling, there were still people above you that told you what to do. So in this sense, now he's not having to do that anymore. The hard part about it is that because he's not attached to that TV station anymore, you're in charge of also how much you make, well, not how much you make, but how you make it, how you make your money. And so he's dependent on things like YouTube or X or Instagram or Facebook, and those things unfortunately have those dumb algorithms that we are dependent, or he's dependent on, that sometimes just don't benefit him. So again, that's why he is kind of putting it out there by saying that it's tough. And while you guys are very supportive and people who love him support him and want to see more videos, it's not just as easy as, yes, let me throw out more videos, because he's not attached to a big company anymore. So I wish people would, this is just me speaking, not him, but I wish people would just understand that more, because he gets a lot of crap for just even saying that on social media. They're like, well, what are you whining about? Just go back to a TV station. Or, just, it's not that easy. And I think the hard part about it is that knowing how, you guys know the story, he said it many times, of how he was treated at a certain station, it's hard to even risk going back to an environment like that. Right? So
Exactly.
anyways, that was just my 2 cents. I just felt like I wanted to say that because I know that, like, he came on and he was like, I'm grumpy, but, like, I understand that feeling. So I can empathize.
Thank you. Hey, Betty Veronica, when you say they saw me at Grapevine, was that Grapevine, California, or is it a restaurant called Grapevine? Because I need to know. We were at Grapevine back when we went to...
We were at Grapevine last year,
Yeah.
right? When we went to Universal Studios.
Yeah, we drove up. We drove, right?
Was it me?
No, I'm scratching.
Oh, you're telling me... Sorry, I thought you were telling me solely that I had something
So,
on.
yes, we
Yes,
stopped.
that was a year ago, right?
Hello, Supergirl of SF. Thank you. So if Burlingame. Oh, that's Grapevine.
Oh, Grapevine.
No, Grapevine.
Oh, yeah, Grapevine.
There's a big difference. It's called
Yeah,
Grapevine.
there is a big difference, yeah.
So, yes, I have been there. I was there a while back. I was at Grapevine. Wow, that was a while ago, though.
Was I with you too?
No, this was...
Because I went to Grapevine with you. Oh, someone saw you. Okay, I thought it was like, if it was both of us, we haven't been there for a while, but I don't know.
It was a while ago.
I don't know when was the last time you
No,
were
last
there.
time I went there was when... Remember, I think you were with me. The people were going to fight. It was remember, you were sitting...
I was with
We were
you.
sitting outside in the tent,
Yeah,
and there was almost a fight in there.
I was with you, yeah.
Yeah. So when you say Grapevine,
It's actually Crepevine.
it's Grapevine.
Or Crapevine.
Yeah. So I was thinking of Grapevine near the Grapevine, which is actually the hill. It's funny that the hill is not actually called the Grapevine, but it's given the nickname the Grapevine. So when people say I'm driving, yeah, I'm about to cross the Grapevine.
So it's not actually like legally called Grapevine?
No, there's a little town out there called
Grapevine.
Grapevine.
Oh.
But everybody sees that and they automatically associate that with being Grapevine.
But we even reported that it was the Grapevine
I know.
News.
That's what happens after you believe stuff long enough, it becomes reality.
Interesting.
And that works. Did you hear it through the grapevine? I heard it through the grapevine.
Maybe we shouldn't sing.
Yeah, let's not sing.
Let's you not sing.
Yeah, let's not sing.
You not sing.
No, you don't sing. 'Cause, you're a singer, and I don't mean a sewing machine. Oh, by the way, a friend of mine was singing, and we were working on something, and I got to give a big shout out to my buddy Corwin, who helped me figure out how to blur. I just did a piece the other day where we had a intermittently naked guy running down the street, and somebody go, "We should make that a catchphrase."
Intermittently naked.
Because how do you? Okay,
But I can tell you what he wanted to call it. I almost said that phrase today, by the way, but then I stopped because
Beans
I
and
was
Franks.
Frank
and Beans.
Frank and Beans.
Frank and Beans. Yeah. Well,
Frank
that's
and
from Mary, whatever it's called. It's something to do
Beans.
with Mary.
Something about Mary.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Frank and Beans. Frank and Beans.
I've never seen that movie before.
So, but I realize that might be considered insensitive to some people who are like really, really sensitive about how you deal with mentally ill people. And I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose you as being mentally ill. Just because you do something that may resemble someone's mental illness, that doesn't mean you're mentally ill.
Yeah.
It just means that there's something going on. But now we've associated mentally ill with everything now. If someone commits a crime, the first thing they throw out is, oh, they must be mentally ill. And I'm like, but you're not a doctor. Have you diagnosed? How do you diagnose someone as being mentally ill when just from seeing their actions? You can't just. They can't be a catchphrase every time somebody does something out of pocket. Before it was you're a criminal and now you're mentally ill. So you go out and kill 20 people, with hatred, and you somehow dumb it down to mentally ill. Yes, Frank and Beans. She's laughing, Betty Veronica. So
yeah, Frank and Beans. I honestly had never heard of the phrase until, was it yesterday? You said it yesterday, and I was like, "What is he?"
Well, that's a
talking
better
about?
way of
Frank
saying
and
it than
Beans.
saying
Yeah.
So,
but now I can't get it out of my head.
So this guy is like running around, and it's the crazy part is the police were there, and you would think, well, why don't they do something? But legally, they can't. California, they can't do something just because someone's running in and out of traffic acting erratic. They can only do something if they commit a crime in their presence. So the guy could have ran around for hours in the street half naked. And I said intermittently
And that's
naked.
not a crime.
No, and it's a danger to yourself. But nowadays you can't even do that anymore.
You're endangering other people.
Well, yeah, but you have to have it. Literally, it's like you kind of have to be injured to be, for somebody to react because
like if
the way the laws have changed.
So if someone jumps on a guy's truck, then they can intervene?
It depends. Again, if the officer deems it that's unsafe, then yes. Good news is that it's supposed to rain on the 4th of July evening, so it may persuade people from setting.
Well, not over
here.
here. Over here, it's supposed to be really nice.
Have a heat wave. Hear that before they run now.
No, I was thinking about a different song.
So yeah, I know you're saying that illegal fireworks are the best, but not from our standpoint because we're sitting here trying to mind our business, and all of a sudden you hear this loud M100.
It's gonna be 70 here.
Ooh, that's like a heat wave
Thursday.
for real.
Heat wave. It's a heat wave when we don't have any AC.
So I don't, I like the little explosion in the air, but when somebody throws off an M80 right here by your window and your whole house rumbles.
Isn't M80 the one that sounds like a bomb?
Yeah, well, no, that's the M100.
Oh, because that's all we heard up near my mom's place.
Yeah, and dynamite is the best. See, and then you blow off your fingers, and then you realize that dynamite isn't the best.
How many fingers will you lose?
How many MCs must get dissed?
Jeanette says there's a difference between the guy in that video and those guys you filmed years ago at Market in Castro. Oh, definitely.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Definitely a big difference.
And we go back to what I keep trying to get away from. So I keep saying intermittently naked because I know for a fact that my videos are different, and maybe it's the same for everybody else. When I post a video, there are literally people that go frame by frame looking for anything they can find about the video that is out of whack. Oh, Gabriel. And so when I say naked,
Dang.
they'll be like, well, no, he's not naked. He's wearing pants. Why are you saying he's naked? So I say intermittently naked because he's, one minute he had on clothes and one minute he didn't. One minute he had on clothes. He pulled his pants down, exposed his beans and franks, and then he pulled them back up again.
I think it's only one Frank. Though.
Yeah, it's only one Frank.
One Frank and beans.
Yeah.
Because you said beans and Franks. Wait, but you know what I thought? I saw a comment on there. Someone on Instagram had posted. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but someone on Instagram had posted Childish Gambino. Because he was wearing the brown pants, no shirt, and his hair kind of looked a little bit like Donald Glover, who is Childish Gambino, for anybody that doesn't know.
I'm trying to find a post here real quick. Keep talking.
Yeah, Frank and Beans, exactly. Mother Nature's fireworks here in Albuquerque. Major flooding downtown last night. Lightning and thunder all over the place. Yikes. Stanley kind of, I was going to say but thinks more so Stanley misses that kind of weather when it was monsoon season in Arizona, which it is right now. But man, if we were in Arizona right now, Gil, we would have had you beat. Because what is it in Phoenix right now? I'm going to look it up. We don't live there anymore, but when we did live in Phoenix, it was hot at this time. So right now in Phoenix, it's a simple 99 degrees in Phoenix right now, but the high was 108 today.
I'm trying to find something. I'm not really on my phone.
On July 4th, it will be 109 in Phoenix.
Oh, so I want to read this to you real quick. So this is everybody. I want you to pay attention closely because this is important. This is from Santa Clara Police Department. I'm reading it right here. Calling 911 on July 4th. This is reasons why you should not. People are setting off fireworks. Do not call 911 for that. Firework debris is landing in my yard. Do not call 911 for that. A cat. My wife is too upset to sleep. Do not call 911 for that one. I'm sorry, my wife is too upset to sleep. So do not call 911.
That's what you just said.
Okay. My cat is upset and is hiding. Do not call 911. Now here's when you do call 911. People just set their house on fire. Yes, call 911. Body parts are landing in my yard. Yes,
wow,
you
really?
are. You can call 911 if body parts are laying in your yard. Absolutely, without a doubt. If your wife doesn't wake up, you should call 911.
Is that really saying that?
Yeah.
My cat is shooting back.
If your cat is shooting back, yes, you should call 911.
Wow.
But I advise you to get some video to prove that your cat was shooting back.
Because I don't think anybody's going to believe that.
That's a cool cat. That's a shoot back. Yeah. I'm a poet and don't even know it.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty then. Yeah, Jeanette, man, I don't miss that weather at all. I know Stanley misses that weather.
I only miss the monsoons when it's lightning.
He doesn't miss the heat though.
No, I don't miss the 4 o'clock afternoon is the peak of the heat. So imagine being out there, it's 115 at 4.
Feeling like you're in an oven.
Yeah, and so you're riding around with the air conditioner on, you get out, you go. But you know, one thing about here, we live in California, and we have sheltered parking everywhere we go.
We have covered parking.
And we don't need it.
And the buildings have AC.
And out here, out there, there's no covered parking.
No covered parking.
Well,
no.
Yeah, and so you're sitting, your car is parked in the sun for like an hour. You come out, you need oven mitts.
Is that why a lot of people's tent was like all bubbled up there?
No, it's just cheap tent.
Oh, okay.
Did your tent ever bubble up?
No.
You know why? Because it's baked on.
Because it's baked on.
Yeah.
My tent that I added on my old car never bubbled up either, though.
Yeah. You know why?
Because that was good tent.
Because I spent the money for the good tent. There's a place.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a place out in Chandler that did the tent.
I thought it was Peoria.
No, the place that did your tent. Oh, wait, you're right. I did mine in Chandler. You did yours in Peoria.
Peoria was near Lee's Sandwich.
Yes.
Oh, you turned on the dryer thing.
I did?
never turned that on.
If you hear
It's
that buzzing
extended
sound,
right now, and if you don't check it now, it's gonna go off again.
that's okay. Everybody knows what it is now. Anyway, I used to love it. I sat on the balcony and watch the lightning play. Because the Mars is future.
Lightning play.
Yeah, but for me, it's just another day.
You said that phrase yesterday too with the children.
What's song is that from?
No idea.
I see her face
but
everywhere
you always
I
say
go.
it, and I try to ignore you.
Even at the picture show. It's long when they say picture show. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?
I thought we weren't singing.
That's I think stylistics, right?
I think we're not singing.
Wah! Oh,
Are you still grumpy?
Yeah.
I thought you weren't grumpy anymore.
No, I'm still grumpy. But I'm getting better. I'm talking to my peeps.
The doctor says you're getting better.
Yeah. He said, give me your little green pill.
Supergirl of SF says, prepare for fireworks every day until at least July 15th. Yeah, and they've already started. They started, what, like 5 days ago?
Yeah.
Crazy. It's so annoying.
I like lightning. Hey, Chris, if you ever see a good monsoon, shoot me some lightning.
I told you, you gotta turn it off.
Can you go turn it off for me? I'll maintain the crowd here.
You just don't want people to see your Franken beans.
Wow. That was amazing. Yes. So he's old, of course. He's going to be grumpy. Lord Frieza, don't even go there, because you're going to have me all up in your grill. You turn it off? Thank you.
No, how do you?
I have no idea I turned it on. I don't know. I don't know. Just turn it off. Thank you. Give Stanley a bowl of friggin' beans and he'll cheer up. I had a bowl of Van de Kamp beans and Teton sausage, which is grass fed.
He wanted he wanted Franken beans so bad he cooked it for himself.
Anyway, if you're just joining us, this is Millennial Boom. I'm Stanley. That's Diane.
Sorry, Betty Veronica.
Not my daughter.
Not his daughter. I turned off the buzzing. That buzzing was the dryer. Stanley's doing laundry.
I'm millennial because I'm more tech savvy than she is.
For the most part.
Yeah. Stanley, how old are you, brother? Well, according to Twitter, I am
127.
Yes, that's right. 127. And but you never ask a man how old he is.
You don't ask a woman how old she is either, right?
Yeah.
You also don't ask a woman how much she weighs.
Oh, you know what you don't ask them?
What?
When do you do?
Oh yeah, especially if you're not pregnant.
Thank you, Mr. Wait.
You. Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. I had to do that. I love that.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, Supergirl. I do look good for 127. Yep.
Lord Frieza says he washes his own clothes. You betcha.
Yeah.
You betcha bottoms he does. That's not even the right phrase. You bet you he does.
Yep. I have to do my own clothes.
He does his own laundry.
Yep. Yep. I do. I've been doing it for years.
It's just better that way. I did wash her jeans the other day, though. What? Sometimes he gives me these looks where I'm like, does he care?
Do you love me?
Hello?
Is this your real phone number?
Hello?
Where were we?
Where were we?
Oh, yeah. So.
Good night, Jeanette. Enjoy your dinner.
Yeah. So, Chris, next time you get in one of those storms, if you happen to, and don't electrocute yourself to get a picture of the lightning. But if you happen to see a great lightning, if you get some short lightning bolts, I don't know why, but I love a good electrical storm, as long as I'm indoors. Can you ever see? I showed a video the other day, and I hope it's altered, not real. But this guy got struck by lightning twice. He got hit by lightning, and then he fell to the ground. You can see the black mark where he got hit by lightning. He got up to run away, and he got struck a second time. Like, that's when God.
Yeah, I was hoping that's fake.
That's when God don't like you. Like, I watched a video this morning where a guy was hit. He was in, I guess it was in China, and he was a 3-car buggy, and they clipped a car, and the buggy flipped over, and the guy that was in the back of the buggy fell underneath of it. So people ran over. Wait, no, he was fine. It wasn't a heavy buggy. It was a small buggy. So they lifted it up, and it was a small buggy.
How many times can you say buggy in a sentence?
I know. They lifted it up, and then the buggy was the wheels were still going. They hadn't turned it off. So it started doing circles. They ran the guy over 3 more times. The same guy.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm not getting the fact that you're saying buggy, not the fact that he got run over 3 times. Goodness gracious.
Oh, no. Chris, don't go to the rooftop. That's how you get struck by lightning.
I'll keep my eye. I have rooftop access.
No, it's okay.
Yes,
you know what?
do not,
if you're going to go up on
Chris.
the roof, make sure you bring a metal rod with you so you can attract the lightning. Then you get the shot I'm looking for.
What did they say the chances of being struck by lightning twice are? Oh, no. The chances of being struck by lightning are what?
Infinitesimal.
No, that's not what it is.
It is.
No, because you have a better chance of being struck by lightning than winning the lotto. That's what they say, right?
No, I'm just telling Chris to go up there with a big metal pole, stand there and say, "Come on, lightning!" And then, and then take pictures. Of course, that'd be the last shot you take, but at least you took pictures.
Rude.
It was like when, what was it, Daffy Duck, was it? When he was doing something where he blew himself up, and the crowd went crazy. They were applauding, and he goes, "Do it again." He goes, and he's going to heaven. He goes, "I don't think I can repeat that one again." I carry a metal rod and wear my Tin Man costume. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, I can see the news now. This just in. A man in Hong Kong was struck by lightning 800 times in 40 seconds. Turns out that he wore a Tin Man suit and had a lightning rod on the roof of a high rise. But we have video to show it. And all you see is a bright flash. Woo! She said, "I almost got struck by lightning in Florida, super close." For me, almost being struck by lightning is almost drowning. Either you drown or you didn't. You can't almost drown.
But if you almost get struck by lightning, it's like maybe the lightning struck something right next to you, right near you.
Well,
right?
I know what to do in an event of electrical charge. I learned that when I was you have to hop away with both legs together.
I honestly feel like you have a little bit of an electric charge, though.
I do.
Because you're always shocking me.
I am completely electric charged. Yeah. If I can go into a mall where there's no carpet, and you'll see
Oh, yep.
You'll see the lightning bolt go from one finger to the next.
Specifically the one in Arizona.
Yeah. When will you start covering sideshows in Hunters Point neighborhood and behaving badly segment? Well, since I don't do behaving badly segments anymore, that means the answer is never. But I hate to break this to you, but you guys literally want me to risk my life to go get video that you guys so you can enjoy it, but then you don't want to participate in the process.
Yeah, that too.
You know, like I got so many emails of stories people want me to do from lawyers. Can you? I'm like,
but you're not tied to a big company
right.
anymore, so that makes it harder to do. You know, well, not that you had support from that company, anyways.
You can almost drown. It's almost because someone saved you from drowning. Well, no, I disagree. Either you drowned or you didn't. I don't think you can almost drown.
Well, I mean, when my brother threw me in the water,
did you almost drown?
Yeah.
How?
Because I couldn't swim, so I was basically going like this. I didn't know how to swim.
But did you almost drown?
I could have if no one saved me, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'll go with you. I live there. Ha ha ha. You know what? Bullets don't have no names on them. And, it's okay. I'm good.
Hey, Navi, what part of Hunter's Point?
Yeah, because...
What are some intersections? Because I honestly hear people doing donuts in the middle of the day.
I saw donuts over here in San Mateo.
While I'm at church.
I saw some in San Mateo. On the ground, you see the marks. I mean, they do them everywhere now.
She was taking on water.
Taking on water.
I was taking on water. I was taking on water.
Well, almost drowned was still scary. Well, you know what I call it is you got really, really wet and and then somebody pulled you out. What?
Ridiculous.
I say you can near drown.
Ridiculous. All over Enos for sure. Okay, so down there, got it.
Okay. Enos.
Is it during the day or is it at night?
Donuts. Krispy Kreme.
No, I'm not talking about those kind of donuts.
Ooh.
Why can't they just call donuts circles?
Because no one will go by a circle. Anyone goes through by a circle?
You know what are the best creation? Donut holes.
You know why? Because somebody realized they were throwing all that dough.
Yeah, and they were like, wait, why can't we just sell them as donut holes?
Stanley, remember when Daffy Duck accused Sylvester the cat of having a speech impediment? Sorry, my brain is melting. Hello, Betty Veronica.
Bullets do have names on them. I believe it's Smith and Wesson. Or whatever brand name is on
Remember
them.
the cartoon where the guy would say, he would dial a bullet up to where he wanted to go. See, rabbit, duck, Elmer. It's Elmer season. Duck season, rabbit season, Elmer season.
Elmer Fudd?
Yeah. So they would go duck season. But you know my favorite part of
I know. Oh, so cute.
Say hello to look, a little bunny rabbit. He is so cute. I will hug him and squeeze him, and I will name him George. My favorite donut is I really do like Krispy Kreme, the very simple one, the plain one, the glazed one.
Yeah.
It's like eating a ball of fresh air with a little bit of sweetener to it.
Well, the thing I think that's too scary about them is because it tastes like that, people can eat multiple.
Tax season, rabbit season, duck season.
So around nighttime sunset, I'm fairly sure July 4th weekend, it will be 24/7.
Oh, we won't be there though. We got to get ghost for a little bit.
We gonna get ghost?
We're going to get ghost.
We gonna get ghost.
Gonna get ghost. Actually, and I also have to go down somewhere and plan. I have to set up for it a Zoom funeral for some family member passed away. So we have to go in there and figure out how to set up the Zoom for it. Crappy Kreme, yeah. I like crispy. I don't eat them a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
I haven't had a Krispy Kreme donut since I lived in Arizona.
I had one for the first time since Arizona on Tuesday at Colma Police Department. They had Krispy Kreme donut, and I was like, and it was like Stanley, because I was like, what? Did you guys hear that? And they go, what? Stanley. I'm like, what is that noise? Stanley. And I walk into this room and there's a box of Krispy Kreme going, Stanley, look at me.
You know, donuts don't talk to me anymore.
That was talking to me. It was
donuts
like, remember
me
from Arizona?
Sweets don't talk to me.
And as a matter of fact, the last time we brought one was in September of 2018. We first moved to Arizona.
No, that's not the last time. The last time we got... Oh, well, that's the last time we paid for them. But do you remember...
I know.
That there was that
they gave out the free donut if you got the COVID. But I never got a free donut.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
We both got the free donuts.
No, we didn't. I didn't get one.
I didn't eat them all because I only ate one.
No, it's a free donut, not free donuts.
Yeah, you get a free donut. You didn't go into you.
I didn't do it.
You didn't cash yours in.
No. I almost drowned in the bay when I was a kid. I fell off the dock and was floating under the surface. A man heard the splash and looked to see if it was.
You looked to see what it was.
He pulled me up. Well, I'm glad that you're okay.
Were you gonna say congratulations?
I don't know.
Bill Van Ram, I'm so glad that that guy was there at the right time. That's really scary, especially if you're by yourself and there's you no one to help you.
You ever seen, like, there's a misconception that black people can't swim?
Yes.
And I was going to intervene one day to talk about why that is. Well, first of all, it's not true. Some can swim, but there is a disproportionate amount that can't swim, and I explain why. It's not because they don't want to swim. It's because, unlike some neighborhoods, they don't have access to pools. Because every time there's a budget cut, they cut things in the poor neighborhoods. Ever since I lived in Philadelphia, as soon as they had a budget cut, they would cut something out. So they would cut out swimming pools. They closed them off because nobody could go. Or the other thing is, they would have a pool and somebody would become violent for some reason.
Oh, so, like there would be always a fight?
It started progressing. But a lot of times because they literally don't, when they cut budgets, the first things that go are budgets in low-income areas. Because a lot of times the richer neighborhoods don't have to have government-subsidized swimming pools. They have a community pool in their neighborhood that they all can go to. If they're in an HOA, they may have a community pool. Or they may have a pool in their backyard. But when you live in like Camden and Philadelphia, there are no pools in people's backyards. You have to rely on a community pool, which is usually subsidized by government money. But the minute there's a budget cut, we got to get rid of the pool. So then there's no way to go there and learn how to swim. And since a lot of those people are, disenfranchised, they can't like go to those neighborhoods. You see the videos where they show up and somebody calls the cops on them. Mm-hmm. So that is a part of the reason why some people can't swim, because they never have the ability to do it. They don't get access to it. And you go, well, why don't you just go to the ocean? Well, not everybody has the ability to even go to the ocean.
And learning how to swim in an ocean is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Especially with like the waves, you're less in control of maybe because there are waves, the weather. Depending on what time you go, how high the waves are, that kind of stuff would be hard.
Well, the biggest thing we hear now is rip currents. So you'll see something where people are caught up in a rip current. There was a lady the whole family drowned, I think, a few days ago.
Here?
I don't know where it was, but I thought I read it. Did you hear about the lady that swam? Yes, I did. I remember her. See, here's where they left that part out. I swam with her, but she had all the credit.
What?
Yeah, there's a woman that swam from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Fairlines. I swam right next to her. But no one even noticed me. They gave her all the credit. I didn't get not one lick of credit for swimming. I was there to keep the sharks away.
I'm not saying anything to that. She's from Pacifica. It was me. You swam all the way with me and you got no credit, huh?
No credit. You know what's the bad part is? I'll write that and somebody believe it. Is it true you swam across to the... it was a joke. I post stuff I post jokes a lot on TV and people literally take as serious. What was the one I wrote where I said, oh yeah, I wrote one day that someone made a meme of me with your favorite TV show, Friends.
Friends, yeah.
And I said, oh yeah, hey, do you guys remember the scene when I was in Friends?
Oh yeah.
Like,
that went right over that person's head.
If you don't have any video, it never happened. I'm like,
of course it never happened.
Oh, yeah, that's my name, Stanley Roberts, Shark Keeper Aware. For some reason, sharks don't like dark meat. So
dark meat.
Right. I swam alongside of her.
Dark meat. Why do I want to think of you as dark meat? I don't know.
I like the legs, the thighs, and the legs for the chicken. You ever notice they just pay extra for dark meat?
Dark meat is because dark meat tastes better.
It does. Say it again.
It's actually better nutrients.
Say it again.
No.
Say it again.
Nah, I'm cool.
Say it again. Dark meat tastes better. Say it.
I'm cool.
Look at Chris. Chris said, And I love it. So we're sarcasm. It's hard to do. It's difficult to do on text. Yeah, but if you got a picture of me with the remember back when I was doing Quran, I had all these memes that were made. They had me with the head of. They took my head, Kanye West's head. I put my head on it with Ice Cube.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, go.
I must have not been working there anymore.
White meat tastes better.
Who?
He said, Gabriel said white meat tastes better. I
I'm gonna leave that one alone. Are you okay?
I don't know why that's so funny.
Because it's coming from Gabriel.
Of course, Lord Frieza.
Lord
We just have to take it to another level.
Yep.
We're right here, and Lord Frieza, we'll bring it right up to here. Are you still working at that porn shop, Lord Frieza? I'm just checking.
I don't think it's a porn shop.
They sell.
I think it was just a adult shop, right?
And okay, my bag.
Okay, my bag. My bag of dirt meat.
They want to know is my mom used to say. My mom used to want to be cool, and instead of her saying my bad, she was like my bag. I'm like, Mom, it's not my bag. It's my bad.
Gabriel says, okay, what obvious thing am I missing? Why was that so funny? Does anyone want to tell him in the chat so this video doesn't get taken down? Oh,
I love his innocent ears.
Oh my god.
Poor Gabriel. We have corrupted this. Okay,
now
by the way,
you have corrupted.
We've corrupted Gabriel since the day Diane yelled out areola sauce.
Gabriel, we'll tell you when you're older, says Chris.
He said, I'm about to learn something I want to learn again. It's like the time when you had
Gil says, because it's breast meat. Gabriel, get your mind in together with the rest of us. I was talking about white chicken meat. I'm 21.
Remember the time?
Wait, Gabriel, you're 21?
Don't you remember? I remember when he was 18.
I do too. That's why I'm like, damn, we've been doing the podcast this long.
No, I remember when Gabriel, when I had changed my settings to 18 and over, and he couldn't access no way. He's like, wait, you changed your settings to 18? I can't get in. I'm like, oh man, you really that young?
Oh my gosh. God, we've been doing this podcast for that long if he's 21.
Woo.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Corrupting minds, one podcast at a time. Oh, by the way, the reviews are coming in from people who had, for the first drop of the coffee, so many people are telling me how much they love it. And they're going to buy more.
I love it. I honestly can't. Like, sometimes I'd be waking up. Okay, you guys know me. I always encourage people to eat breakfast before drinking their coffee. And sometimes I just want to straight up have coffee right before.
Hold on. Gabriel, that's not true. Because a while back, and see, I thought you remember everything. I had changed the settings on Twitch to be 18 and over. And you literally reached out to me and said,
I thought you remember everything.
Hey, why did you change the settings? I can't access Twitch. And I go, I changed it to 18. He goes, and so I changed it. That's why I took that out. Because it precluded you from going in there. So you may call it fake news. I'm telling you it happened. I don't forget about stuff either. I just don't mention it. And I don't correct people every chance I get. Stab.
Sheesh.
Ashley, look. Remember that?
No,
look
I
at
don't.
me.
I don't remember what that is. And you keep telling me to do the dance. And I'm like, what dance? I don't know the dance.
Do you have evidence for this? Because by the time you moved to Twitch, I was 18. I'm telling you what happened. You told me what happened was it may have been 18, but they still didn't. You weren't at that point where you were able to get in because I had to change the settings. And yeah, you're right. I don't have evidence. I didn't record it. I didn't keep a log of what's Stanley say on July 4th, 1892.
1892. Hey, what century is 1892 in?
That's in the 18th century.
No.
What? I don't know. What is it since you smarty pants?
It's in the 18th century. It's in the 19th century.
The 19th century?
We're born in the 20th century.
So what century are we in right now?
The 21st century.
And a half.
No, just the 21st.
Duck Dodgers, 21st and a half century.
Babe, what were you just doing with your mouth there? Were you imitating me?
Yes.
'Cause I did not look like that.
That's how you look.
No, it's not.
You're like, dang, Stanley. I dance 1,000 steps. The dance of 1,000 steps. Mr. Yeah. So Gabriel thinks I remember it, Gabriel. And yeah, there's no evidence, but I don't forget that. Because you reached out to me because of the settings, you couldn't access something. And so.
Why did I know you were going to say 18th century, though? I just knew it.
Why not? It's 1800s.
Yeah, but this is the
24th century.
This is the 2000s, and we're in the 21st century.
Here's a question for you. What year were we supposed to get flying cars?
Well, according to the Jetsons, we were supposed to have had them.
Right. Duck Dodgers in the 21st and a half century. Remember Duck Dodgers?
No, what the heck is that? I couldn't access the paid chat because I wasn't subscribed, so you changed that. That was all. Ooh, okay, well, let's let that one go.
All right, whatever. I know what I know. The game was all defensive now. It didn't happen to me. 21st century Star Trek. Hey, so what favorite scene in Star Trek?
It frightens me that the same puns and cartoon references pop into my head, but Stanley verbalizes them.
Yes. So we have the same thought pattern, Betty Roberts.
Pattern.
Okay, Gabriel.
Pattern. If you're going to call me Gabriel, you might as well call me D. Gabriel.
Okay, D. Gabriel.
Thank you.
Woo. Anyway, where were we? So what are you guys doing for July 4th? And who's going to blow off their fingers? I would know in advance.
And how many fingers are you blowing off?
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to do the index, the pinky, the thumb.
You said the index.
I keep frightening me that I keep getting random songs in my head in this chat. I did that on purpose. It's called a brain worm. I like to put brain worms in people's heads. What was that one I gave you the other day that you couldn't get rid of? Oh, my favorite one is, I went to the desert on a horse with no name. It feels good to be out of the rain.
There was another one, too.
It was one I got you. You couldn't stop singing it.
I forget what it was, but don't say it again because then I don't want to start singing it.
Because in the desert, no one can give you no name. Oh, and didn't... Oh, by the way, I sang karaoke last week.
No, 2 weeks ago.
And this lady interrupted my whole... She was singing with me. I was like, who is that?
Wait, show them the video.
No, it's good.
You were singing the Stylistics?
Yes.
Yeah, what's the song called?
Bet You by Golly Wow. No.
No, it wasn't.
No, what was it? Which one was it?
Let me see if I can play the video.
No, don't play it. You know the music.
Let me see if I can play the video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Betty, it's called an earworm, not a brain worm. I call it a brain worm because it gets in your brain.
When did you say brain worm?
I said brain worm.
Oh, I didn't even hear you.
I like to put brain worms in.
Okay, now I don't know what the... No, I can't... Okay. No, not stay in the line. Oh, no, that's Bee Gees.
That's the Bee Gees.
No, what... Let me think. What were you trying to sing? Let me see.
The Commodore. What were you trying to spell there, Gabriel? Commentadoratory. So it was a stylistics, and it was oh man, I forgot now.
I'm trying to look it up.
It was fun though.
What were the songs? What? It's not You Make Me Feel. Is it You Make Me Feel Brand New?
Might be. You make me feel brand new.
No.
Whenever I'm with you.
Oof.
He was singing.
Is that how you sounded when you did karaoke?
No, you know how people sound when they sing karaoke?
No.
They sound like they in a movie star until you play it back and you go, what the heck?
Yeah, I love those reels.
Woo!
Let me see. I think it might have been You Make Me Feel Brand New.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was too. We'll have to play the song later. He was singing My Ding-a-ling. That wasn't even by the Stylistics. Who was that by?
That My Ding-a-ling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember the first time I heard that song, that My Ding-a-ling song? I heard that for the first time on Sirius XM, 70s on 7, and we were in the car heading to Monterey. Remember? And I was like, is this guy singing about his ding-a-ling? And are people actually singing with him? Or cheering him on? I was like, how is this a song? Okay, babe, really? I don't want to see that.
Wow.
Chuck Berry is the one that sings that?
Oh yeah, he got in trouble for that song too at first.
But how are they still allowed to? Because I guess because it was after Bells, it wasn't really what we were all thinking.
I'll
right?
tell you a song that went mainstream for years and years and years, and the song had the F-bomb in it.
I know.
Until one day,
I know.
I called up and said, I know my niece is a disc jockey at a radio station. I said, do you guys realize that song has had the F-bomb in it forever?
I know what song it is.
And they're like, what song? And I said, the song you guys play all the time, uncensored. You censor every song, but this
one. Is it because of the way he says it? He
yes.
says it so so quick.
So here's the song. The song is by Prince. And it says, weekend until the dawn, making love till cherry's gone.
Yeah.
And he used the F-bomb.
But it sounds like, but people I think
thought he was saying funk.
Freak.
No, he was saying we can funk until the dawn. But he wasn't saying funk. He was saying the other word. And it played on radios in major rotation over and over and over again. And no one understood that he was dropping the F-bomb. And then one day, after I talked to her about it, I said, did you realize that Prince song has the F-bomb in it? And about a couple weeks later, I heard the song play and they blurred it.
Beeped it?
They beeped out the... Yeah.
Did you say they blurred it?
They blurred it, beeped it. I'm used to it on video.
I'm not really sure how you can blur a song, but okay.
Well, blurred lines. Remember blurred lines?
I do remember that song.
So they actually I say blurred because they didn't use a beeping sound.
It was like it's like when they did the radio edit version of a song.
Yeah, and he got away with it.
It's like
but he got away with the F-bomb for literally when that song. What year was it? What was it? Cherry Moon.
The album?
What song was that one?
What song?
Yeah, we can make it love till cherry's gone.
Let me see. I thought it was called wait, I don't know. Let me see.
Who knows the song? Come on. You guys are smart. Watch Chris Maverick be like, I know it. Now, Gabriel doesn't know it. Gabriel's going, who's Prince?
Wow. Making Love Till Cherry's Gone?
Yeah, that's not it.
No, I don't think that's the song. Is it Erotic City?
Erotic City. Yeah, so what year was that to come out?
Let me see.
What year did Erotic City come out from Prince?
Erotic City was
1984.
Oh!
That song
was
playing,
such a good year.
Was playing since 1984, and literally I called the radio. I called my niece.
Gabriel said, "Who's Prince?"
Exactly.
I think he's just kidding, right? I hope.
No, he's not kidding. In '84, he wasn't even born yet.
Wait, the song "Creep" also has a F-bomb in it. "Creep" by TLC.
Okay, he about to start fighting. He goes, "Who's Prince?" Man, you better put some bass in that.
Gabriel, if you really don't know who Prince is, I'm gonna have to pray for you because that's a hard one. The guy that played basketball with Dave Chappelle and Eddie Murphy's brother.
Oh wow!
Goodbye. 1984 was probably the best year for music.
It was a good year, but remember I told you the other day.
I only wrote that because Stanley told me.
And
to.
tell me if I'm not the only person. There was a year in my life when I was worried that there would not be any good music coming out again. And it might have been 84.
1984. I thought it was in the 70s.
No, it might have been 84.
Oh, okay.
I was worried that there wouldn't be any good music come out, because... And then now we're here and it's like we've reached now the music is just the same stuff over and over again. How much money I got, how many women I have.
You want to read Gabriel's latest comment?
Yeah, but you know what
Read it out loud, baby.
Yeah, I'm not trying to read that out loud. So I figured out. I thought you were saying Commodores at first.
The song "Creep" is by Radiohead. Okay, I missed because I thought you were talking about "Creep" by TLC.
Yeah, because there's so much creep. So you go, and you creep, yeah. Just keep it on the down low, so no one knows what's going on.
No, it's so nobody has to know. Oh wait, no, so nobody. Never mind. But that was the wrong words, View.
Okay. What song was banned in Europe because they thought they were trying to sell cameras? Kodachrome.
Kodachrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't about cameras. It
wasn't about that camera.
It wasn't about Kodak cameras. And remember another song got banned, Christmas song. What's that song by the uh, the woman? I think it was Cat.
Kissing Santa Claus?
No, Santa Claus
Is coming.
No, under the Christmas tree. I forgot who it was now.
Wait.
Kitty Cat, or her name was some with a cat.
What's that song where we think that they're saying douche, but it's deuce?
Oh.
But it's deuce?
It's Deuce.
Yeah, it's deuce. What's that song again?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, B, why do you say yeah and then
Gil,
say I don't
why
know?
don't you belong here, Gil?
Wait, B, why do you say...
I'm trying to figure out why Gil doesn't belong here anymore. Gil said, I don't belong here. Yes, you do, Gil. You're perfect. Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Eartha
Santa
Kitt.
baby.
Yeah, that's right. Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, so that song got banned too because they thought it was too erotic for Santa. Anyway, guys, so we've already been here for over an hour, and it's been fun as usual. And apparently,
And now Stanley's not grumpy anymore.
I'm still grumpy. I got to fold 2 baskets of clothes when I get done. You want to fold them for me? Nope. I thought Gil was taking lyrics too. Gil's reciting creep lyrics. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought Gil was like, I don't want to be here no more. I'm like, oh, it's your fault. It's like, what's the guy's name that used to be here all the time? David F. Bach,
Oh, yeah.
who just abandoned us because we discussed guns for a minute.
I don't know if that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't know either. We'll never know.
We'll never know.
All right, guys, don't forget Mr. Badley Coffee. A proportion of it goes towards the nonprofit so we can do more videos, the one that you love. Please at least explore the page. The link is there right there. And I was looking right now to see if anybody logged in, and the answer is no. And also, by the way, I tried TikTok, said, hey, advertise with us. So I gave him, a few bucks, and said, okay, let me see what I get. Show me something. And I noticed that I had all this traffic from Saudi Arabia and
Egypt.
I'm like, why would you send all my ads to Egypt? Talk about,
Did they buy any coffee?
oh yeah, I sold them to the Prince of Egypt.
Wait, hold on. Betty Veronica wants me to read a comment. Brenda Lee, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, has a lyric because of her enunciation. Sounds like later we'll have some pumpkin pie. Sounds like F bombing. Wait, what?
I don't know.
Did I read that right?
Thank you, Supergirl, for joining our podcast. We're here every Sunday usually. Sometimes we are. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Yep, and Lord Frieza, no, he is not going to sweet talk me and bribe me into folding his clothes.
Been trying it for years. It hasn't worked
No,
yet.
sometimes I fold them, but the problem is that when you store them, they end up not being folded anyway, so all of my work went for nothing.
That's because you have to fold them and store them too.
No thanks.
Betty needs a new keyboard. Effing pie.
Oh, I see. Okay, so later we'll have some pumpkin pie. Sounds like, oh, got it. Okay. Oh, I gotta hear that.
Oh, by the way, hangers for the win. Chris Maverick, we brought 50 hangers from Costco, and every time you touch one of them, you just gently touch it to take a shirt off, and it snaps in half.
Wait, why did we start talking about hangers?
Because he said hangers for the win.
Oh, hangers for the win, yeah. If anyone has any suggestions on some really good quality hangers that don't cost a whole lot, please put them in the chat because I'm looking for some new hangers because, again, I did buy these hangers from Costco and they snap really easily.
Well, White Duck, I appreciate that you can fart at Will, but does Will know that? See, that's the problem.
Hey, Lord Frieza, he's not old.
I'm just sexy. Too sexy for this hat. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my sexiness.
Okay, maybe a little.
All right. IKEA hangers. Okay.
Who said IKEA hangers?
Maverick.
I hate wire hangers, Lord Frieza.
Lord.
No wire hangers. Yes, okay, IKEA hangers. Are they the wood hangers, Chris?
You would ask that.
What? I would ask that.
It's a family show, Stanley. Huh? No, White Duck wrote, can I fart at Will? I can fart at will. And I said, well, I hope Will doesn't mind. That's what I was talking about. Mommy dearest. All right. Remember when Betty couldn't get on a long time ago?
Yeah, that's why she has 2.0 now.
I know.
Or when her comments still wouldn't pop up. Wait, do they? Yeah, they wouldn't pop up in the chat before.
I know. Now she's here, full blown. And I have to say, 384 people have passed by our podcast today. Remember, it used to be 20 people? Remember, it was just 2 people? Just you and me?
No. It wasn't just you and me.
Just me and you.
Can we stop this singing?
Sorry. Betty, you are awesome. Anyway, so we have to do what we normally do. We say, I know you can be anywhere you want to be. I know a lot of you guys are on vacation, but you still took time to spend time with us, and we appreciate that.
And for some places, we know it's almost midnight, so we appreciate you staying up late to hang with us.
Gabriel. He's the only one on the East Coast right now.
There's some people on the East Coast right now.
No, he's the only one out here from the East Coast.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I think. No one said, hey, I'm calling you from East Blip. Yeah,
where?
your comments are so delayed. East Blip. There's an 8-second delay, Chris, because, in case someone decides they want to do something obscene, then we can take it down before anybody sees it. All right?
Ohio's not even on the coast. Ohio is not on the East Coast.
Well, we don't
It's
care.
still 3 hours. Oh.
Hey, Gabriel, go listen to some Sikowski. All right, whatever it is.
All right, guys. Stanley's likely a Gen Xer, not a Boomer.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, are you?
I'm literally on the cusp. I was born one day before it changed. Anyway, I'm millennial. Well, it makes it better. Millennial Boom.
I'm a Boomer.
Better than Gen X Boom.
Okay.
If
that's what we're
that's
saying.
what we're saying.
Okay.
All right, guys. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. What you have this afternoon? Second, Tchaikovsky's famous string. Boy, you have such an exciting life there, Gabriel. He is a boomer. Ha ha ha. Oh, look, we're at 395. Can we get to 400 and then we hang up?
We hang up?
Yeah. Don't hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Remember when you're dating somebody, you'd be like, don't hang up. You're on the phone with them for 3 hours. Just breathe in the phone. Fall asleep with the phone next to you so I can hear you breathe. Then you get your phone bill. Who was on the phone for 14 hours?
Yeah, but it was free. You don't want to do that.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. And Gabriel, I feel older now that I realize you're 21. You're at 606 on X. Wow. Well, we're only at 395 here. So thank you, Gabriel. For 606 on X, we say thank you.
We'll take it.
Definitely take it. And if you're here, remember, go to store.mrbadleytv.org.
And pick up your coffee.
Pick up your coffee.
So
And if you can't remember that, just go to MrBadley.com. Scroll to the bottom. You'll see the guy holding the coffee. Just click it. Oh, and by the way, someone had a great idea for some funny skits.
You didn't get it.
What?
I said, just click it. Just click it. Pick up your coffee and drink a cup. What?
Finish it.
No, forget it. All right.
All night long, you might throw up.
That's not even the right words. All night long, you might throw up. Were you clowning on your coffee?
No,
Your coffee's
I'm just-
good.
I know that, but I mean, I'm trying to make it rhyme. I do it all the time.
But it's not good
When you say it on time, this time.
No, it's not good when you. I can't even. Never mind.
All right, guys, we're gonna go now.
We're gonna go. We're getting tired.
Let me see this. Hold on. I'm gonna go to Twitter and see how many people are on there.
606.
X.
That's not an area code where Ludacris has friends. You're right, Chris. That is not a Ludacris area
611
code.
views.
Nice.
Very, very nice. All right, guys.
Did you see Chris's reference?
What?
606. That's not an area code where Ludacris has friends. Because he has, well, yeah, quote unquote friends.
Everybody got friends when you're filthy rich. when you're broke poor, if you still got, those are friends you want to keep. The ones that with you when you're broke poor, because the ones that's rich sometimes.
Broke poor.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Amazon, Diane for hangers or Container Store and more. Okay.
All right.
I love the Container Store. Gil said late. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard someone say late since I was like in high school.
They said they string us along with a start, and then string us along for 20 minutes. Sign up.
Yeah, here I am. Yes, William, thank you.
Because we don't want to go. We love you guys, but we know we can't be here forever. Because at some point, we start babbling incoherently, like Diane's doing right now.
I'm not babbling incoherently. Okay, maybe just a little bit.
All right, guys.
All right.
We love you guys.
Yeah, later.
We got to book it.
We got to book it. I'm a millennial.
We got to hang up.
I mean, go. I'm
a millennial.
I'm a boomer.
And we thank you very much. That's the nicest thing anyone ever said.
Anybody want to? Oh, I was gonna say, do you guys want to sing "Happy Birthday" to him? But then they're on chat. I really gotta go. Now I'm feeling really tired. Okay, I'm not making any sense. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're done already.
Hey, we're off.
Wait, when did we end?
Huh? What? We're done. You guys think? What do you think?
Is your audio still on?
Yes.
I'm dead. Goodbye.
Bye.